Hello, coaster enthusiast. This is Austin Schwartz here. I'm going to be doing a new park battle. My second, actually. Six Flags Great America versus Six Flags Over Georgia. Let's get started. First, we had the B&M Inlets. Both parks were on a point for having Batman line. Although the color scheme is different. All of the color scheme are exactly the same. Now, the flying coasters. Both parks will get a point, except they're exactly the same. The only difference is Old Georgia goes through the tunnel and Great America does not. But they're still both are getting a point. Now, the stand-up versus the wing. Scorcher might be more forceful, but X-Light is gonna win for having so much better theming. And the color scheme is so much better on X-Light. The red and gray works perfect for X-Light. The yellow and purple doesn't work as well with the Scorcher, but the Scorcher is a good stand-up. Always the wing will usually beat the stand-up. So that's why X-Light's gonna gain a point. Okay, next. The custom loopers. Ninja is gonna beat you up pretty badly. As Demon, you're not gonna get as much, except that corkscrew. I actually do like the corkscrews on Ninja better than the Demon. Because Demon has better theming, it's gonna win. Only because it has better theming and it's a little smoother. I didn't have a huge problem with Ninja the first time I loaded. And if I only loaded once, I would have put Ninja ahead. But because the second time I loaded it was pretty shaky and rough. If you're staying in the front, you're still gonna get a better line Ninja, but Demon's gonna win this point. Now, B&M Hyper Coasters. No. DM Hypercoasters. Goliath will take this one, landing its incredible airtime, which Raging Bull doesn't have quite as much airtime. And the color scheme is better. Raging Bull, however, might be a little more intense, but I still think Goliath is a little better. But they're still good. Both of them are fantastic. Now, the Viper and the Sega. Most people would say the Viper will win because it's smoother. I found them to be very similar, probably exactly the same. They're both images of the Coney Island cyclone. I'm gonna give both a point. Some people might disagree with me with this, but I think they're exactly the same. I didn't really feel a huge difference on neither of them. Now, the larger Woodies. The Scream Machine versus American Eagle. This American Eagle is easily gonna take this one. Scream Machine was terrible. It still had some good airtime, but it was pretty terrible, except it had good airtime. American Eagle, however, is way smoother. They're both not extremely smooth. But American Eagle is gonna win this one. Now the drop tells Arthrophobia is easily gonna win against Giant Drop because you're standing on it. Giant Drop, you're just sitting. Although you might get to choose the view, and the theming might be better on the Giant Drop, but Arthrophobia is gonna take this one. Now the Schwarzkopf coasters. Whistle, however, is a little longer, I think. Mindbender, however, is better theming, and it has the loop. I'm gonna give this one to Mindbender. Although Whistle is a great family coaster, Mindbender is a little coaster, so it's gonna win. Although we only call it, there's two reasons. First of all, the theming is better. Second of all, Mindbender has the loop, so that's why it's gonna win. It's this one. Now, Daredevil Dive versus D2. This is another matchup. Here, this is very close. D2 is a launch. Here's the problem I have with D2. It wasn't crazy smooth, in my opinion. However, Daredevil Dive was crazy smooth. D2 I found to be a little rough when I loaded it. Maybe I wrote on better. But Daredevil Dive is gonna win for having better theming, better color scheme. D2 has pretty much no theming, as Daredevil does. If you disagree with me, you can write under the comments that you disagree with me, and I'll redo this battle for you. And I'll put D2 ahead from Daredevil Dive. But for now, I'm going to give the point to Daredevil Dive. Now, some family coasters. Little Dipper versus Diagonal Mine Train. I'm going to give this to the Mine Train. Because, first of all, it's faster, taller, longer, better thing. Like, pretty much everything is better about the Mine Train than Little Dipper. The Little Dipper, however, never mind. It's gonna go to the Mine Train. Now, Canyon Blaster versus Space Lee's Skyrocket. Most people would put this as even, but I found Canyon Blaster to be better. I've not been on either of these, but I'm planning on going Canyon Blaster. I think Canyon Blaster is better theming. That's why it's gonna take it. It's only because it's better theming. If it didn't, each of them would got to the point. Now, Glaymelka is gonna catch up because it has Goliath and Dark Knight is worth 1 point. Goliath is worth 2 points because the best coaster in the park will be worth 2 points. If it's not going against another coaster, it's gonna get 2 points. So now it's tied. Now Six Flags Little George is gonna get a point for it's gonna gain the Joker. I don't know if it's Canyon Blaster, but I think it's a brand new coaster. I'm not positive, but I'm guessing it is. Now, operations. Some people might say Old Georgia's, but I saw it because the sculpture had such slow operations. Glaymelka's gonna get this point. I ain't find Old Georgia's operation to be that quick. I think Glaymelka's operations are a little quicker. But food. Six Flags Old Georgia is gonna gain this one. I didn't like the food that much at Glaymelka, but I like the food at Old Georgia. They're both similar food, but for some reason Old Georgia's food is better. But now the layout. Some other maps. Six Flags is Glaymelka is gonna win. Cause they tell you the names. Some of them don't tell you the names on the Old Georgia map, but all of them tell you the names pretty much on the Glaymelka one, except the kid coasters. Now theming to lands like the Gotham City land. Six Flags Old Georgia is gonna win. The Gotham City land's so well themed that I love it. I think they do a decent job with the theming. There is some theming, but if it's theming to movies is how I do it. Older Georgia's gonna win. Although Gray America has theming in the Southwest, they have theming, but not as good as Older Georgia, in my opinion. Now place, Older Georgia will win because it is a little cheaper. So now winning only by 2 points is Six Flags Over Georgia. Some people might disagree that it's Gray America, but I honestly do think Gray America might be better. Here's why Over Georgia won. If they were not getting Bugs Bunny, the edition, they would have won. Here's Justice. I know they're getting Justice League, but Over Georgia's getting a huge edition. It's all family based, but they're getting a huge edition. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe this video, please. And I hope you enjoyed it.